What's up, folks? Ethan here at Hunt Ford in Franklin, Kentucky, and today we are taking a look at another Super Duty. This is a 2024 Ford F-250 King Ranch. This is the second one that we've actually gotten in this whole new body year. We only got one King Ranch all of last year for the entire model year, but this is our first 2024 F-250 King Ranch. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the differences. We really didn't get a chance to take a look at it last year, so we're going to talk about what the new differences are, as well as what's new for the 2024 model year, and give you a quick look at the interior. As always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so down below and hit that notification bell. We're going to go over several of these new 2024 model year changes, as well as show you some of the different trucks that we've been getting in here lately. We have over 30 F-250 and F-350, especially the dualies, that we're going to be able to show you all over the next few weeks. We've actually got some of the largest inventory in our region. So if you are interested in trucks, especially Ford trucks, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. We've got plenty, and we're going to show you all of them. So let's go ahead and take a look around and see what's new for the 24 model year. All right, so this is our first look at the 2024 F-250 King Ranch. Again, this is really the first time we're taking a look at it with these new body styles. We got one in last year, and it came in later on in the year, kind of like this one, but it was a customer order. And of course, when you wait over a year for a truck, you're going to want to get it as quickly as possible. We did take a look at it and talk about the interior, but this is really the first time we're getting a closer look. One big thing that they did change for the 2024 model year is that you do not get the LED projectors. Here on this King Ranch, you've got the LED reflectors with this chrome grille. It does have the darker accent here in the middle. I've always been a big fan on how these look. I think that the balance of the darker accents and the chrome on the King Ranch has always been kind of one of my favorites. Of course, coming over to the side, you can see that this one does have the two-tone darkened bronze accent. It's a little harder to see. It's kind of discreet at first, but once you take a closer look, you can see that tan flakes start to come out really well. Of course, this one does have the 6.7 liter power stroke, not the high output, the standard. It's a $9,995 option. While we're talking about price, this one stickers for around $92,875. Down here, you've got the 20-inch aluminum wheel with the sort of bronze painted accents. These are on the 33-inch Bridgestone Dueler all-terrain tires. These are the completely unique wheels to the King Ranch. They've done that for as long as I can remember, and they've always been kind of the best looking wheels on the lineup. We showed off a platinum on our shorts not too long ago, and everyone talked about how the wheels were not nearly up to par for the truck. You do have this kind of bronze accent up here as well inside the King Ranch badge. So they're just kind of continuing that tone throughout the vehicle. As you see here, you have your King Ranch badge inside your wheel cover. Again, I've always been a big fan of how these King Ranches are put together. We've got a new King Ranch applique. Somebody's corrected me in the comments before on what that actually is. We're in Kentucky. We've heard it as applique, but it's probably applique. Let us know down in the comments which one it is. This is new, especially with this Super Duty down here at the bottom. You've got that darkened bronze on the bumper. Of course, you do have the power tailgate down, which is nice with your tailgate step. spray-in bed liner from the factory. This does have the gooseneck hitch kit and the prep package, so this is ready to go ahead and tow fifth wheel, as well as you've got your Pro Power on board over here. This is a 2 kilowatt Pro Power on board, so this is going to have your two 120 volts. Let's see if I can get over here and show you. So there's going to be two 120 volt outlets here. So plenty of stuff to power some small power tools, but nothing quite what they've got on the standard, on the Power Boost in the F-150 or the big Power Boost. Of course, you do have the FX4 package, so you've got the skid plates, the off-road suspension. Of course, what a lot of people think about when they think about the King Ranch is they think about this interior. You do have these power running boards down here on the bottom, but this is the main attraction for these King Ranches. You've got this Java interior. It is a two-tone with the darker brown and the lighter brown accents, with your heated and cooled seats. You can see the perforations here in the middle. It's got that lighter tan interior. Ford's always done a really good job on these King Ranches of packaging some of the best materials to make it feel that much more premium. And you can even see here inside the back of the seat, you've got that little bitty King Ranch badge right there as well. Of course, you do have it in the center console, right here in the steering wheel with a little bit of wood inlay. Really, really nice leather on the steering wheel, and over here you've got your King Ranch badge repeated. This does have the B&O 14 speaker system. It's really a nice premium system. We'll actually do a driving review of this truck, since this will probably be the only one we're going to get. We're going to do a little bit of a look at how this one feels as it's riding down the road. We're going to hop in here real quick. As you see, this wood inlay is continued here in the center console with these kind of chrome accents. This does, of course, have your 12-inch Sync 4 system. Got a year's worth of connected navigation on these King Ranches, as well as you've got your 12-inch digital productivity screen behind the steering wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the air so you all can still hear me. But again, heated seats, cooled seats. FX4 is gonna get you your different drive modes, your locking rear axle. They did away with the tow technology package for 2024, but some of these features are getting included on the higher trim level, so you do have your Pro Trailer backup assist. I'm not sure that I've heard of anyone actually using this in our area. If you would like, we can hook up a trailer and actually do a little bit of a review on how this one actually works. Again, I don't know that I've actually heard of a customer of ours using it, but we can always check that out if you all are interested. Just let us know. Of course, you've got your 360 camera package standard on this King Ranch. You can see David up front. He's one of our new salespeople. He's checking out our review. I always like these because you can zoom in to the different sections of the truck, get a little bit closer view around what is around you. As well as we do have your upfitter switches, and we've got the massive panoramic moonroof, the twin panel here on this one. This is about a $14.95 option. And as we're coming over, you can see this little bitty detail of the King Ranch, I guess, stables down in Texas, and your little King Ranch logo as a pattern here on this glove box. So again, the King Ranch is pretty much the nicest version of an interior that is offered, especially on these Super Duties. I actually prefer it to the Limited and the Platinum. It might be a little hard to tell here because it's so sunny, but this does have the heads-up display. We've talked about this in some of our videos, especially in the Lariat Ultimate package for last year. But again, we're gonna do a driving review of this truck just to get a better feel for it. So y'all stay tuned. We'll take a look at it and show you again some of the different drive modes and how it affects this view. A lot of people roasted us in the comments about how even Pontiac had this 20 years ago. It is a very nice feature to have in a truck. It does keep you from being a little bit more distracted going down the road. So I'm a big fan. This truck has the smart hitch and the onboard scales. Ford put this out in the middle of the 2022 model year for F-150s, and it slowly trickled its way into the 2023 and 2024 model year, but there was a lot of parts availability issues. So as you can see, this will tell you your max payload of 2615, and we are sitting at about 150 pounds due to my weight. So in case anybody was curious, that's what we're reading at right now, give or take. But this is going to be able to show you as you load more passengers and more cargo into this truck, it's going to show you slowly creeping up towards your max payload. So this is going to help you out a little bit and keep you from overloading your vehicle, or just giving you more information about how much cargo and how much capacity you have left at the end of the day. It's a really big technology improvement, and this does go into your smart hitch as well. You can kind of talk about your different features of your trailer that you're going to be hooking up, and it'll actually tell you your tongue weight and more information about the actual towing capacity based on the setup that you give and whether or not you're getting close to your max tow rating. So a really nice feature, and one that I think is going to be really useful. Of course, we've had trucks not with those features for the last, I don't know, 100 years or so, and even though we don't necessarily need them, they will be super useful for you all going forward. So again, this is just a quick look at this 2024 F-250 King Ranch. If you all think that I forgot anything or you'd like to see more, let me know. We are going to do a driving review of this one, so I can always circle back and take a closer look at some different things. Speaking of that driving review, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe down below and hit that notification bell. Again, we are going to be pushing that out over the next week or so after we get a couple comments and questions from you all to kind of inform what you want to see in that video. So y'all stay tuned for it. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. If you made it to this section particularly, we definitely appreciate you all staying tuned for the length of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you later with more trucks.